Dan, obviously, to her point, I mean, another idea bandied about was providing benefits for all illegals and all those crossing into the country, health benefits. That money's got to come from somewhere. Now, do you get a sense then, it goes back to what the president was saying just a week ago, tweeting out, any one of these guys become president, expect a market crash. His view is people sink in and get the feeling that this is the way we're going. You can kiss this rally, this recovery goodbye. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I think the president may very well have a point, because this would be a very big move towards a socialistic society, and I don't think it's a smart thing to do. Look, the interesting part about this is that Bernie Sanders is driving the whole conversation about this.
To be fair to the guy, he started it all, right?
Yes, he did. Back in 2017, he actually proposed it in the Senate.
Right.
So that's what got the ball rolling. Now, Bernie's a little bit different than the other candidates in that he wants to eliminate completely private insurance. The other candidates are really not on board with that. They're looking more at a system like Canada, where you do have a socialist system.
Although Elizabeth Warren and others did raise their hands that they would nix private insurance that they have to do this.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea, Neil, and I don't think, even though it polls well, when we start to see the cost, Bernie Sanders' plan is about $2.5 trillion per year extra to have Medicare for all. I think people are going to be in for a rude awakening, because Medicare for all is not free. Everyone will need to pay for it.
You know, people are always for something if they don't have to pay for it. Like, if you treat me out to dinner, I'm going to order 2 appetizers, get the most expensive one.
That's why I've never offered.
Exactly. But, you know, I'm saying, so I can understand that. And that's why, Jackie, when these questions are asked and then they leave out socialism, but go to some of the points, you know, that Jackie had raised here, that it's a very different answer you get. A lot of people like the idea of having, you know, college debt paid off, or free college for as many people as possible, or health care for all. They like it because as long as you leave the socialist part out of it.
Right.
So I always think that Republicans give that short shrift when they don't realize the appeal it has.
Absolutely. And as I said, you know, when we started the conversation, the goals are very lofty and people are certainly for them. And it sounds great, especially to the younger population. They haven't lived as long. They don't have as much life experience to know what actually happens when these kids today, when it all plays out. But look at the stock market, Neil. It's the best first half that we've seen in over 2 decades, even with trade uncertainty with China on the table.
Does that all go if any of these plans come to roost?
You know what? I was just thinking of the timing and the inverted yield curve, Neil, and I was thinking, if it does parlay a recession next year, this is the last thing we need is a socialist liberal elected, where they're going to tax everybody in the middle of potentially the next market correction.
Yeah, but the Fed is covering the president by offering lower interest rates.
They are.
Market.
Guys, I know, see, a very